to our mat, standing in mountain pose, standing tall, building from the ground up. Wiggle the toes, balance on all four corners of the feet, so that we're stacking our joints, knees above ankles, hips above knees, shoulders above hips. Let's open out the palms, shin at neutral. We'll start with our neck. Let the right ear move towards the right shoulder. Lengthen and open up the left side of the neck. Coming back to center, and then to the other side. Reach the arms tall and a side stretch. Right hand down, left arm over left ear. And then flow back to center, reaching tall through your right fingertips, and then bringing right arm over the right ear. And then repeating on each side. Inhale to initiate our movement. Exhale, releasing, softening, and we're lengthening, opening up more space between each one of the ribs. Come back to center. Come to chest expansion arms, and we'll bring our hands behind our back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades to lift the heart. We can press our palms together with bent elbows or straight arms, or if we're taking care of our shoulders, we can switch to just using our fists into the lower back. So from here, squeeze the glutes, activate the lower back, activate the glutes to support, and then taking our gaze up towards the ceiling. And then releasing. We'll bring our hands into our hip hinge to fold forward halfway. Lengthening from our spine. Hips and shoulders are about in the same plane. And letting the back of our neck relax as we just look straight down towards the floor. We can lift one heel, then the other. We're just holding here, just trying to really lengthen behind the legs. And then bending our knees to a gentle forward fold, moving our arms side to side. Let's come back to mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms tall. And then we'll come to chair. Exhaling, we're drawing the belly in towards the spine. Balance again on all four corners of the feet. And then relax the toes, holding here. Keeping our knee directly above the ankle here. And it's just as if we were sitting back onto the very edge of the seat of a chair. So let's flow with chair. Sweep the arms back as we inhale. And then exhale, palms down. If we find that we want to lean forward, bringing our knees more forward like this, then let's just back up and not come into as deep of a chair pose. We want to be able to use the glutes, working, strengthening the quads, the knees. And then come back to center. We'll bring our hands to our heart and add a gentle twist. Here's where we can also use a yoga block. Bring it between our thighs. Hugging it will help activate the adductors. Helps activate in between the knees and keeping our knees and hips squared forward as we twist. Moving elbows to right, take our gaze to the right, holding here. So this is where it's real tempting to let our hips swing out, and instead we want to bring our hips back into our primary line here. So maybe not twist as much, but you can use the block to keep working, building strength, and then twist to the other side. Come back to center, and then inhale, lift the arms. Exhaling, we'll bring our hands to our heart and take 2 breaths here. Lift the block to the side. We'll do some lunge poses. Standing again in mountain pose, feet about hip width apart, parallel. Outside edges of our feet parallel to the mat. Just checking in, stepping our right foot back with the heel lifted. Hands to our hips, and then lower the right heel up and down a couple of times. Focusing our eyes just at eye level straight ahead. And then we'll add the arms with the heel lifted. Starting with palms up, arms out. Lifting the heart, chin at neutral. Maybe sink a little deeper in our hips. Reach tall. And looking towards the floor. Come forward a few inches and hold. Keep drawing the belly in towards the spine. And then release. We'll step the right foot forward and come back to chair. Maybe even let's add a little bit of a balance challenge. Standing on our left foot, we'll lift the right. Or you can just stay here in chair pose holding, or work on your chair twist. Either option. Really great ones to work on. Good. And release. Inhale and lift. Exhale to heart. So we'll do lunge pose on our other foot, stepping our left foot back, heel lifted, and then press your heel down towards the mat, up and down. So we're really working the back of the leg, the ankle. And it's just more of a straight up and down movement. We're not moving forward or leaning forward in this process. So with our heel lifted, let's come into goalpost arms, taking our arms out, bending at the elbows, open up the chest. This is such a good position for tight shoulders, and to just gently keep opening up, really expanding across the chest, but taking some of that pressure off of the arms as we bring them in a little bit closer. Let's reach forward. And we're going to move into leaning forward, or another option is our 3-point balance. So either way, take your gaze towards the floor, holding here. And if you want to move to 3-point balance, bring both hands to the floor, and then lifting the back leg just to hip height. Flex the foot and hold. And then releasing. We're going to come back to our gentle forward fold with bent knees. Hug the elbows. Move a little side to side. And then to mountain pose on our inhale, reaching tall, and exhale to heart. Taking 2 breaths here. Next we'll move into some more standing work.